shout out to McFluffin Gaming and Gunther Ultrabolt Nova Crunch. Thank you guys for the support.
Frostworm 2.
Hey travelers, it's Boardman21 and today's build is going to be the tanky Disintegrate build, in which we'll be proccing Lightning Blast 3 to 4 times a second, which is going to give you a huge amount of damage. It's going to give you a lot of crits because we're going to be basically getting 100% spell crit chance, proccing all of that Lightning Blast, having it chained to the same enemy, and then using the third eye to get all of that crit to give us ward. And we're going to be able to stack up to 7, 8, 9,000 ward against single targets and against all of the bosses, and it's going to allow you to just face smash tank right through them, as you'll see in all of the gameplay already. We'll do some mono runs. It also goes through monos pretty well. Disintegrate itself doesn't do too much damage, but once you're proccing all of the lightning blast, and since static will continuously get charges thanks to your idols, you'll be able to just do damage as you run and as you teleport, and then just disintegrate whenever you have a bunch of mobs and get some ward. And then again, as soon as you get to a single target that you need to take out like a boss, you just pop AA, and then you'll have AA doing lightning blast, you'll have static doing lightning blast, and you'll have disintegrate, which will be doing double lightning blast thanks to 2 beams. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. For skills, we're running Disintegrate, Static, Arcane Ascendance, Flame Ward, and Lightning Blast. For Disintegrate, we have 4 points in Feedback, 4 points in Tendrils, 1 point in Electrify, 1 point in Laser Focus, 2 points in Hyper Focal, 4 points in Galvanized Defense, 3 points in Searing Plasma, and 1 point in Twin Beam. This will give you 2 beams. Each will be proccing Lightning Blast with a 100% chance every second, and 4 points in Galvanized Defense will give you 28% less damage taken while you are channeling Disintegrate, which is really nice. You'll also have all of your mana coming back. This negative 60% damage only affects the Disintegrate beam. It doesn't actually affect Lightning Blast, so Lightning Blast will still be doing full damage, and you'll be proccing it from other sources as well. For static, we are using idols in order to get static. We also get static whenever we get hit. We have 5 points in reverberation, 4 points in overcharge, 1 point in overload, 5 points in diode, 1 point in unlimited power, so that every time that we have over 80 static charges, we will proc Lightning Blast, and 4 points in insulation, so that we get ward gained if we do decide to use it per point that we have, which is up to 200. It can kind of be your oh crap button. For Arcane Ascendance, we are also using this to proc Lightning Blast. We have 4 points in Higher Plane, 1 point in Superconductor, 3 points in Closed Circuit, 3 points in Power Sprint, 1 point in Acuity, 3 points in Cunning, and 1 point in Slow Breathing. And then for Lightning Blast, our main damaging skill, we have 3 points in Storm Razor, 2 points in Lightning Attunement to make sure that we have Lightning Aegis up at all times, 4 points in Chain Lightning, 1 point in Convergence, 2 points in Arcing Power, 2 points in Volatile Lightning, 3 points in Positive Protection, and 2 points in Effluent Defense. Now, you will have 100% uptime while you are channeling your Disintegrate and proccing Lightning Blast, so that Lightning Aegis will give you 25% damage reduction on top of Disintegrate, which will be giving you 28% damage reduction on top of when you have Flame Ward active, and it's giving you 40% damage reduction. All these things will work together and make it a very, very tanky build, and even though you're generating lots of ward, that's not going to hurt how much damage you're taking, because even though it reduces your armor protections, this is just straight up damage reduction and not armor and protections. For passives, we are running 28 points in the Mage base class with 2 points in Arcanist, 8 points in Scholar, 5 points in Mage Flurry. You can change these 5 points out to something else because we benefit from neither of these. 2 points in Knowledge of Destruction, 3 points in Ruin of Winter, 3 points in Arcane Wind, and 5 points in Ice and Fire. We have 20 points in Spellblade to unlock Static. Some useless points do go into this, but you do need 20 in here in order to get Static for that extra Lightning Blast proc. We have 8 points in Elemental Affinity, 2 points in Latent Infusion, and 10 points in Glacial Might. And then in the Sorcerer, we have 68 points, with 8 points in Calculated Destruction, 8 points in Mana Shell, 10 points in Wisdom, 5 points in Arcane Momentum, 8 points in Cryomancer, 5 points in Afterglow, 5 points in Rolling Snow, 4 points in Crackling Precision, 5 points in Arcane Obliteration, 5 points in Spellslinger, and 5 points in Archmage. For items, the idols that you're looking for are ones that have plus static charges generated per second. You can get up to 16 total. We have, I think, 14 total for us. You also want as a suffix cold damage, doubled if you have over 300 mana. Other suffixes are okay, but you will benefit the most from cold damage, especially this doubled if you get over 300 mana, which you can when you have some top-down gear. For our other items, we are running 2 uniques. Both uniques will be the same. They are Ring of the Third Eye, which gives you a 30% chance to gain 15 ward on crit. And we have 4 LBs going off a second, which will all be chaining and all have 100% crit chance, which is just going to be a massive amount of ward. As you can see in the videos in the beginning, when you are going up against a single target boss and just non-stop lightning blasting, you'll get 7, 8, even 9,000 ward, even while taking hits of damage. For our items on our Prophecy Wand, we have spell damage, spell critical strike chance, and added mana. The shock chance on hit does not matter. Go for the first top 3, and those will be the most important, especially the spell critical strike chance and the mana first. For our chest piece, we have increased crit, which is also doubled when you have over 300 max mana. We have added adaptive spell damage while channeling, increased dodge rating, and increased intelligence. The most important things here is the crit chance doubled over 300 mana. After that, you'll get more damage from the other 3, and then dodge rating, the least important, is going to give you obviously more dodge rating. For the helm, we are running a chance to get apply Frostbite on hit with cold skills, which is what Lightning Blast will be doing. We also have more adaptive spell damage and set glancing blow along with intelligence. The set glancing blow and the adaptive spell damage are going to be the 2 most important things on this. With after that, go for the intelligence, and the chance to apply Frostbite on hit is just a little bit of extra damage if you can roll a helm that has that. For our Catalyst, we are going with spell damage, spell critical strike chance, dodge, and chance to shock attackers. The most important things is the spell critical strike chance and then the dodge. And then for our amulet, we have increased damage while channeling, we have dodge rating, we have increased dodge percentage, and then we have a chance to shock on hit. The chance to shock on hit is the least important thing on here, the dodge probably being the most, and then of course the damage while channeling is just an added boost to damage. Of course, killing things faster isn't always great because the longer they survive, the more ward you're going to generate. And then for our belt, we have set glancing blow, double dodge ratings, and then critical strike avoidance. For our gloves, we have set glancing blow, intelligence dodge, elemental protection. For our boots, set glancing blow, dodge rating, dodging, and movement speed. And then for our sunrise emblem, for our relic, we have the armor and protections while channeling, dodge rating, and damage while channeling. The chance to shock attackers, not important. The armor and protections while channeling is nice. You don't have to have it. You generate so much ward, you don't super benefit from it. The increased damage and the dodge rating are going to be your number 2 and 1 affixes. You're going to want those first. For our character sheet, we are running a 161% dodge. The only reason this is so high is because we got a 53% glancing blow blessing, in which we wouldn't have to run set glancing blow on one of our pieces anymore, but we're not going to re-gear for that. We have 44% dodge, and then as you can see, we don't have a whole lot of armor and protections, but we do have roughly about 60% damage reduction, 70% with flame ward up, which is just huge. And then for our damage, we have almost 500% cold damage, and the rest are measly numbers that are all under 200%. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some gameplay.